Don't start the show.
Hine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad.
Clap a little bit.
Hine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, hine ma tov. Ya la 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 la. Hine ma tov, hine ma tov. Ya la 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 la. Hine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad.
It is Shabbat. Shabbat is described as a castle, a palace in time, in which we have a sense of sanctity. It's a day, by the way, of radical connection, radically connected to each other, to community, to God. In order to be radically connected, by the way, you sometimes have to be radically disconnected. So I'm going to give you the blessing of freedom from technology. I'm going to ask you to turn off your cell phones. Just turn them off, if you will, in order to preserve the sanctity of Shabbat, to avoid texting. You're not going to be posting on Instagram or Facebook in the middle of the service, right? We respect, and that's how we create the sense of sanctity together. So if we hear the phones going off, whatever it is, that's okay. I just want you to feel that sense of Shabbat. It's really hard sometimes for a mincha, an afternoon service, to feel that sense of sanctity because you've been running around today, you've been making sure the pink shoes go on really well and the pink tie, everything works, and right, the trying gets set. So you need to just feel the moment, be present and connected. You want everybody present, don't you? You want them focused on you, don't you? Yeah. Of course you do, right? Focus on the moment with your family. So we're going to be able to celebrate today. In the next hour and 15 minutes or so, we're going to go through a mincha, an afternoon service. We have 3 daily services. You're going to be experiencing 2 of them this afternoon and this evening. We have a morning service, which we had this morning here. Just felt like we were a couple hours ago, right here. We could have camped out. And then the mincha in the afternoon, and that's on Shabbat, allows us to do Torah reading. That's when we read Torah every week on Saturday afternoon. It allows us to have a bar mitzvah. You're an important guy, but I wouldn't take out the Torah just for you, honestly, right? You're coming up here because the Torah will be coming out. So we're going to celebrate bar mitzvah. And then, though, after that, there'll be a quick, about 15-minute evening service and a beautiful Havdalah. If you've never experienced it, with a candle and wine. I just want you to feel, to be appreciative here. The weather, it's not raining outside anymore, and you're not in Portland with like 3 feet of snow. So this is a good place to be. Those people who are coming up to the Torah eventually, or to opening the Ark, you'll see that we wear a talit, a prayer shawl. In the morning, Jewish adults, men, and we encourage women in our egalitarian spirit to wear them. So this morning you would have seen a lot of people wearing this talit prayer shawl. But this afternoon service, just those engaged here. And you're going to be able to follow the service in our prayer book, the smaller of the red books in front of you. We'll get to that larger one in a couple minutes when we take out the Torah. On page 214, right, if you'll follow there, page 214, Evan's going to lead us in a prayer. It's actually a psalm, but as part of our prayers of the afternoon service, the Ashrei. And you're going to begin and we're going to respond, okay? All right, go ahead, Evan.
Ashrei yoshvei ve'techa od yehalu yasela.
Ashream shekacha loho, Ashream shadonai Elohav.
Tehila le David, aro mimechal chaycha melech, v'archa shmecha le'olam va'ed.
B'choyam avarheka, b'halelah shimcha le'olam va'ed.
Gadal udunam chlame od, v'ligdulato in heker.
Dor ledor shabach ma'asecha, ugvrotecha yagidu.
Hadar kivod hodecha, v'divrei niflaotecha asicha.
Ve'eznuz rotecha yomeru, uglacha asaprena.
Zecher rav tvecha yabi'u, v'sid katecha yeranenu.
Hanun barachum Adonai, erech apayim ugda chesed.
Tov Adonai lachol, v'amav ol kol ma'asav.
Yoduch Adonai kol ma'asecha, v'chasidecha yevarchucha.
Kevod malchutecha yomeru, ugveratecha yadaberu.
L'hodil ibnei hadam grotaha, v'kvod adar malchuto.
Malchutecha malchut olamim, umemshaltecha bechol dor vador.
So mechanai l'chol hanoflim, v'zokef l'chol hachfufim.
Eine chol elecha yasaberu, v'atanotan lachem etochlam beito.
Poteach et yadecha, u'matzbil l'chol ha'hydratzon.
Sadik Adonai bechol deracha, v'chasid bechol masav.
Karov Adonai l'chol kol ahav, l'chol asher yikrehu ve'emet.
Ritzon Yera'av Yaseh, et Shavatam Mishma v'Yoshiem.
Shomer Adonai kol ha'vahav, v'ekol harshaim yashmin.
Tehila Adonai Adeber Pi, v'yivarech kol basar Shem kodsho le'olam va'ed, va'anachnu nevarech Yah, me'ata ve'ad olam. Hallelujah.
Page 217, the bottom, the Chatzi Kaddish.
Yitgadol v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Bama divra kute v'amich malhute
V'chayechon v'yahomechon
uchayedeho Beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uvizman kariv, v'meru, amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevarach, la'alam l'amei amaya, yitbarach, yitbarach v'yishtabach, v'yipa'ar v'yitramah v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal, shemei dekudesha barichu, le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, damiran be'alma, v'meru, amen.
Noah, don't go anywhere. Noah, we're going to need you. It's your turn. Sorry. Wanted to catch you before you get out there. We're going to turn now to the Torah service page 218. And I'm going to ask you to rise. As Noah, you're going to come forward to carry the Torah. And Gabby and Claudine and David, you're going to join us up on the bima to open up the ark.
Ba'ani tefilati lecha Adonai et ratzon, Elohim barov hastecha, anini be'emet yishecha. Vayehi bin soa ha'aron vayomer Moshe, Kuma Adonai, ve'afutzu oyevecha, ve'anusu misanecha, mipanecha, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, udevar Adonai, mi'Yerushalayim, Baruch Shenatam Torah, Torah. Baruch Shenatam Torah, Torah. Le'amo Yisrael, B'kaidu Shato. Gadlu la'Adonai iti, uneromema shemo yachadav.
Lecha Adonai hagevura, hatiferet, behanetzach vehahod. Ki chova shamayim uvaretz, ki chova shamayim uvaretz. Lecha Adonai hamamlacha, v'yamit na'aseh lechol erosh. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai
Eloheinu romemu.
Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu.
You may be seated. You're going to be able to put away those prayer books at Siddur for a little bit. Instead, if you'll take out the larger red books in front of you or to the side of you or somewhere around, you'll be able to follow in the Torah reading itself. Page 564. That way you're going to be able to follow Evan as he reads all three of the Torah readings today. Page 564. It's a portion of Pekudei. And Evan, this has to do with the tabernacle and the finalizing of the building of the tabernacle. The Israelites are at Mount Sinai. If you don't know the story, they've received the 10 Commandments. In fact, they received it twice because Moses broke the first set of tablets. Went back up, came down again. They built a tabernacle, a holy ark to house those tablets. And by the way, the broken tablets as well. If you ever wondered what happened to the broken tablets, the Israelites kept them. The rabbis have learned this great message about keeping those broken tablets. What they say is, just as those tablets lost their use, but we still hold on to them and hold them as sacred, people, human beings, even as they get older, and sometimes feel that they've lost their use if you only get older, that we have use for them always and that they are sacred. That's something. Like just when you think, right, that people, as they get older, like they lose their, we just take them, put them to the side. Jewish tradition, like you always have sanctity. Human beings, and it's just a beautiful tradition. So the tabernacle, at the end of sort of in Numbers, a little bit later, we're going to be taking from Mount Sinai. I always like to look at the tabernacle, by the way, as the moving van of God. Right? What happens is they pull up to Mount Sinai. They have this great God experience. And in the ancient world, by the way, gods were part of a civilization. They were part of a people. The Canaanites had their gods. Right? The Philistines had their gods. Everybody had their own gods. And the Israelites, eventually the Jewish people, had our own. By the way, what made us different is one God. And so what happens is that generally those gods had to stay wherever they were born and they lived. This is Har Adonai, this mountain of God, and they come and they experience God, and they say, you know what, this God can be felt, prayed, felt anywhere. And so they create this tabernacle, and they symbolically take God with them. an interesting concept to be able not to have an idol, nothing to bow down to, nothing. It's a very hard concept. And so what they're trying to demonstrate is that God is present everywhere. You don't need an idol at any moment. God will let you in, right, wherever you are. It's a beautiful image, and the tabernacle helps us. The Torah reading is going to begin in a moment, but first, Elise and Oren, you're going to come forward, and you, get up here. I was going to say, I normally say your parents will speak, but as your mom said, your dad speaks, she cries. So you're going to have your dad who's going to share a little bit on behalf of both of them. I want you,
right.
Oren, just take a look. Just face your son. Look at it now. I also say all the time, I have to remind the bar mitzvah, this is a time you don't answer back, you don't argue, you just take in all of that wisdom of their parents. You got it ready?
First time for everything.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Evan, as we stand here celebrating this milestone, we cannot help but be overwhelmed with pride. The life that lies ahead of you is just like your favorite sport, basketball, full of wins and some upsets too. It requires patience and practice, stamina and strength, physical, mental, and spiritual. Becoming a bar mitzvah is an important step in helping you find that spiritual strength in your life, with Judaism as its cornerstone, laying out the values, the rules, like a playbook. The rules are really simple. Act in kindness with compassion, respect and care for your family, live your life with purpose and dignity, and perform good deeds, or mitzvot. Basically, be a good person. Evan, as we've seen what we've seen what you can do when you set your mind to something. We've seen you do your very best in school and in basketball. We've witnessed the dedication and preparation for this important day. We learned early on that you like the rules. You like to know them, and you like to abide by them. This will bode well for you as you mature. The game of life is full of rules. Occasionally, though, it's a good idea to just break them, right? To take that outside shot. It might lead to something new. It might lead you to learn something. It might lead to a win. But if it doesn't, you must take pride in having tried. And speaking of taking, our wish for you is to take everything life has to offer. Take chances, take those shots, but take nothing for granted. Take a look at what you have and find gratitude. Take a friend's hand when they need you. Take every opportunity to make someone else feel good. Take trips and go on many adventures, great and small. Our prayer for you today is simple. It's what every parent wants for their child, health and happiness. We pray for a long life filled with peace, health, happiness, and purpose, surrounded by family, friends, and community. It is our hope and dream that you will turn the best and the worst days of your life into a medley of meaning and joy. And our promise to you is to love you and be there for you always. Because it's a privilege to be your parents. We have courtside seats, and you have the ball. Mazal tov, Evan.
Right, give your parents a hug. They deserve it. Go ahead. Some tears on them, but that's good. Tears of love. You're going to hand them the talit. You're going to take this talit from your parents involved. They're passing on tradition to you. Right, recite the blessing. Go ahead.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehitatef b'tzitzit.
Amen. The Torah reading is going to begin again. No, you're going to join us up here for this Aliyah, page 564, beginning chapter 38, verse 21.
ותגלבתרא מלכותו עלינו בזמן קרוב, ויחון פליטתנו ופליטת עמו בישראל, לכן ולחסד ורחמים ורצון ונאמר אמן. הכל הבו גודל אלוהינו ותנו כבוד לתורה. יעמדו אורן בן ניסים ויפה, שושנה בת אברהם ובת שבע, נועה בן אורן ושושנה ראשון. ברוך שנתן תורה לעמו ישראל, bikdushato.
Ve'atem avikim Adonai Elohechem chaim kolchem hayom.
V'atem advikim Adonai Elohechem chaim kolchem hayom.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamborach.
Baruch Adonai Hamborach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamborach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim ve'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Ele pekudei hamishkan mishkan haidud asher pukad al pi Moshe avodat halviim beyadi tamar ben acharon hakohen ufsael ben Uri ben Hur lamate Yehuda asa et kol asher siva Adonai Moshe ve'ito Acholiav ben Achasimach lemate dat harach vehushet verokim batehelet uva argaman uvtolat hashani uvashesh.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah. Torat emet v'chayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Call up the grandparents, if they will, please.
Yeah.
Come on up, please.
Sheni Nisan ben Yehuda v'Susan Yafa bat Matityahu v'Chava Abraham ben Chaim v'Rivka Sheni.
Hey, take and touch it right up there, please. Right over there. Go ahead.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach, Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher בחר בנו מכל העמים, ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. Kol azachav ha'asui l'malacha v'chol melechet ha'kodesh v'yehi zachav ha'tnufa teishav esrim kikar ushva me'ot ushloshim shekel b'shekel ha'kodesh v'chesef pekudei aida me'at kikar ve'elef Ushva me'ot hamisha v'shivim shekel b'shekel ha'kodesh b'kal ha'gugolet mechasita shekel b'shekel ha'kodesh lechol ha'over al hepekudim mi ben esrim shana v'mala l'shesh me'ot elef u'shaloshet alafim v'hamesh me'ot hamishim v'yehi me'at kikar ha'kesef letzeket et anei ha'kodesh ve'et anei ha'parochet me'at adanim lemat ha'kikar kikar la'aden.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו את תורת האמת וחיי העולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Stand over here. Make a big entrance. Habachur habar mitzvah yamod Evan Gavriel ben Oren Vishoshana Shlishi Chazak Chazak Chazak.
That's just for you. Isn't it nice? You called up like no one else got called up like that. I just want to point out to you. And before before Evan reads this, before he reads from his Aliyah and chants from the Torah again, he's going to share with you some of his thoughts on today's portion, slowly, loudly, and clearly. All right, you ready?
Hello.
Hello.
My Torah portion is Pikudei, and I'd like to share with you some of what I have learned. This Torah portion talks about the inventory of the materials used to create the tabernacle, which is a movable structure to house the Ten Commandments, as well as the details provided for creating the priest's garments. There are very specific instructions provided. In addition, God shows the Israelites where to move the tabernacle by appearing as clouds by day and fire by night. In my preparation, I was most interested to focus on the part of my Torah portion when it detailed what Moses did to build a community. We learned that Moses took the time to praise and thank the craftsmen and laborers. By doing this, all the people involved felt appreciated and saw that they were working toward a common goal. This portion goes on to explain that working toward this common goal helped the Israelites build a community. It is here that we learn that Moses had been keeping the Ten Commandments in his tent, and because of the accurate and good craftsmanship, according to God's instructions, Moses was finally able to place the 2 stone tablets in the ark. As I become a bar mitzvah, this lesson is meaningful to me because it reminds me that no matter how many things I learn and how many skills I acquire, I myself am not a community. I am only strengthened by others around me who bring their experiences and knowledge to help solve a problem or complete a task. This is especially important today as I join the Jewish community as a son of the commandments. The Torah shows us how being part of a community with a common purpose brings out our individual best. Thank you for coming. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Going to continue. Grandparents, you can come up and join me again here, please. The third Aliyah, page 565, verse 28.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim ve'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen.
Ve'et ha'elef Ushva hameot v'amisha v'shivim asavavim la'amudim v'siparo shechem v'hishakotam unkoshet hatanufa shivim kikar v'alpaim v'arba me'ot shakel v'ya'as ba et anei petach ochel moed v'et mizbach hanechoshet v'et mikbar hanechoshet asher lo v'et kol kalei mizbeach v'et anei chechatzer saviv v'et anei sha'ar chechatzer v'et kol yido hamishkan v'et kol yido chechatzer saviv umin chateche letu argaman v'etolat hashani asu vigdei sarad l'sharet ba'kodesh vaya asu et bigdei hakodesh asher laharon ka asher siva Adonai et Moshe. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu torat emet v'hayei olam nata betochenu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. You can throw the candy. Come on there.
Mazel tov, Mazel tov, Siman tov, tov, mazel tov, siman tov, siman tov, mazel tov, siman tov. Yehelanu.
Gabby, come and get the candy. Gabby, get the candy. Kids can get the candy. Kids can get the candy. Come on.
Ulecho Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu. Ulecho Yisrael. David Melech Yisrael. Chai v'kayam. David Melech Yisrael. Chai v'kayam.
Everybody, here we go.
Siman tov, mazel tov, siman tov, mazel tov, siman tov, mazel tov, siman tov, Yehelanu.
Remember, I told you when we met that there'd be a moment which I was going to speak to you and try and say something nice about you. It was just that moment. I've been thinking a lot about it. I thought about what could I share with you that would resonate, and then I thought about your love of basketball. And I thought, what a great lesson you have. You know, it's the only team sport I think I really know that in which you can play every different position at the same time in any given moment, right? You have to stay in a place in terms of moving around. And I want you to think about the three. If you think about having like a double-triple, triple-double, a triple-double, right? Triple-double. So here you go. So what does that mean? It's shooting, it's assists, and it's rebounds, right? So I don't know if you thought about what each of those symbolize, right? So assists, first of all, means the first opportunity, any opportunity you can to help somebody and to share, that's what you're supposed to do. Because to hog the ball doesn't mean nothing because you're part of a team, you're part of a community, you're part of a family. So to hog the ball all the time is not good, right? But then when you have to do something, though, when it's your turn, you got to take the shot. Right? You really have to take the moment to know that it's your turn to do something. And what's the final one, the rebound, is even when you take that shot, you try your best. Don't give up because sometimes you just have to follow up because not everything is perfect in life, right? When you shoot the ball, and it doesn't go in the way it has to, get it back and just try again. It's a lot of what we talked about, right, when we met as a family. The fact that your parents want you to have a sense of pride of what you do, to learn about sharing and doing and part of community. And you read the name Bezalel, right, as your part of your first Aliyah. Do you know who Bezalel was, who built that? He helped build. He was the architect and the inspiration, even though it's completely described by God. And the rabbis say that Bezalel had three types of knowledge that were necessary. And those are the types of knowledge that you need all the time. The first is chokhmah, right, which means that you learn from other people and from books and things like that. Isn't that how we learn in life? You should always learn from the people around you. The second one, he says, is tvunah, or binah, which means that it's your own learning, what you do with that knowledge to get to the next level. Right? That's what you have to do, to learn, take it to the next level. The third type of wisdom, he says, is divine wisdom. It's a sense of being inspired, feeling God's presence, and knowing when you have to do the right thing. Basketball, Bezalel, and the Mishkan. Isn't that amazing that we learn the same things? You're standing here with your family, your brother, with everybody who's here. I just want you to look at everybody that's here, right? Look at that. Look at everybody. See them all there? Waving, look. All right? It's a celebration of life, and we're going to continue the celebration. Everybody, please stand up, if you will. I want you to put your arms around your neighbor. We're going to join in the blessing of Shechianu. All right, if you know the words, you'll join along. If not, you'll hum along. But come on, feel the love. Put your arms around your neighbor. Here we go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
Here comes an amen. Here we go. remain standing, please, David. Dean, you're going to come up here as the Chazan calls forward for the honor of lifting and addressing the Torah.
Ya'amod hamagbia ta'amod hagolelet. Vizot HaTorah asher sa Moshe livnei v'nei Yisrael al pi Adonai b'yad Moshe. Torah, Torah, Torah,
Do it around the front.
Torah, Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Torah,
Tziva lanu Moshe.
Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe.
Noah, come on. You're going to carry the Torah again as soon as we get it ready for you. And those of you who are honored with opening up the ark, if you'll come forward, please. Karen Barkan and Nir Barkan. Please, if you'll ascend up, you're going to open up the ark. We're going to return the Torah back to the ark. No, what? Come on. No. You're going to follow me first. All right, come on.
Page 220.
Page
Yahalelu et Shem Adonai, ki nisgav shemo levado, hodo al eretz v'shamayim, vayaren keren le'amo, tehila lecho chasidav, livnei Yisrael am kerovo. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Al shlosha devarim.
I promise we'll be back. I promise
Al
you. You can hold
shlosha
I fulfill those promises. There you
devarim.
go.
Al shlosha devarim. Ha'olam, ha'olam, omen. Al shlosha devarim. Al shlosha devarim. Al shlosha devarim. Ha'olam, ha'olam, omen. HaTorah ve'ala avoda ve'al gmilud chasadim. HaTorah ve'ala avoda ve'al gmilud chasadim. Uchnu vayomar eitz chayim hi lama chazikim ba v'tom cheha meushar deracheha
Darchei Noam, Kol netivotecha
shalom. Ashivenu Adonai Elecha v'nashuva Chadish, Chadish Yameinu Chadish Yameinu Kekedem.
Amen. You may be seated. I call forward Alan Jacobs, our president of our men's club, whose honor it is. I'm going to present you with some gifts.
Well, I got to tell you something. I sat down today next to this young man and I asked him a question. I said, "Are you nervous?" And what did you say? He said, "Yes." And I said, "Good, at least I'm not the only one." Whew, you did beautiful. Look at all these people that came here just for you today. I'm impressed. And he did such a good job. You read so well. I have a couple of gifts I wanted to talk to you about. This is a book. It's called Israel Matters. I've actually read it. I encourage you to read it. It's a neat book. It's got some really good information in it, and I think you'll find it to be a good read. I also have a little certificate for 1 year of a membership in our USY, and I'm going to be looking to see you participating in things, my friend. I expect to see you there. I also have your bar mitzvah certificate, And I have a little certificate for a tree that was planted in Israel. You can actually look up that tree and go visit it. And that's another thing I encourage you to do one day. I know people that have actually gone to see their trees. And most importantly, I have a Kiddush cup. You know what a Kiddush cup's for, right? Put a little wine in there. But the main thing is this is a gift from Men's Club and Women's Sisterhood here at the Temple. And I hope you use this for many years to help keep the sanctity of Shabbat and your celebrations as you go through your life. Mazel tov, my friend.
Thank you. He's still using grit for grape juice, though, by the way. But
That's
here,
okay.
tell
I'll
you
take your word for it.
Okay, that's good. We're going to go now to page 222. We're back in the prayer book. You'll turn there in the small red books again, page 222 for the Chatzi Kaddish.
Yitgadol v'yitkadash shmei Rabbah.
Amen.
Bama divrach yutei v'amlich malhutei b'chayachon v'yomechon uchayedecho beit Yisrael Pagala Pagala uvizman kariv v'meru Amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach La'alam lo me'amaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach V'yipa'ar v'yirama v'yitnaseh V'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal Shemei dekudesha b'richu La'ela min kol berchata v'shirata Tushbechata v'nechamata Da'amiran be'alma V'meru Amen.
We rise together, please, page 223 for the beginning of the Amidah. If you know the words, we invite you to join along in our prayers as Evan's going to lead us.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzhak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'Koneh HaKol V'Zoker Hasdei Avo U'Me'yolel Livnei V'Nehem Leman Shemo Be'ava Melech Ozer Ufokenu Moshiach Umagen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Ufoked Sarah Atah Gibor Elam Adonai Mechayim Mitzim Atah Rav Leoshia Mashiv Haruach Umarib Hagashem Mechalkel Hayim Bechesed Mechayim Eitim Berachabim Rabim Somef Noflim Verofeh Holim Umatir Asurim Umekayem Emunato Lishenei Afar Michamo Chalba Gevurot Umido Melah Melech Memi Umechayeh Umatzmi Al Yeshua Vene'emanat Halechachayot Meitim Baruch atah Adonai Machayeh HaMeitim.
Nikaration Shimcha Bolam Keshem Shemakti Shimoto Bishmei Marom Kakatuva Yad Neviecha V'Kara El Zeviamar Kadosh 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 Adonai Tzvaot Melech Haaretz Kevodo Leumatam Baruch Yomeru.
Baruch Kavod Adonai Mimkomo.
Baruch Adonai Mimkomo. Divrei Kodecha Katuv Lemor.
Yimloch Adonai Leolam Elohai Sion Ledor Vador Hallelujah.
Yimloch Adonai Leolam Elohai Sion Ledor Vador Hallelujah. Ledor Vador Nagid God Lecha Ulenetzach Netzachim Kudushatcha Nakdish Veshivchacha Eloheinu Mipinu Lo Yamush Leolam Va'ed Ki El Melech Gadol V'Kadosh Ata Baruch Ata Adonai Ha'el HaKadosh.
Words of the Amidah continue Hebrew English beginning page 226 and onward, or if you prefer, just the private prayers and meditations of your heart.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Ki Atahu Melech Adon Lechol HaShalom.
You know the words, join along.
Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. V'tov be'einecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael b'chol eitu v'chosha b'shlomecha. Join with us. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Tasim Le'olam. Tasim Le'olam.
Page 230, Kaddish Shalem.
Yitgadol v'yikara shemei rabba.
Amen.
Yom adivrach irtev yom lech malchutei b'gayachonu v'yom achonu v'chayei l'chol beit Yisrael ba'agala v'zman kari v'yimeru.
Amen.
Yehi shmei rabba mevorach le'alam elam me'amaya Yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yitpar v'yitman v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalol shemei d'kudasha Berichu le'la min kol v'gata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alam v'yimeru.
Amen.
שיתקבל סלוטון ובטון דכל ישראל קודם ובהון דבישמעיה ויאמרו
Amen.
יהי שלום רבה מן שמעיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו
Amen.
עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו.
Amen. We rise together, page 231, as Evan is going to lead us in Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגור עלינו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים
ומשתחווים מודים
לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגופי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו הנות, אמת מלכנו אפס ולטון, כך כתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשבותה אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת, אין עוד. ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני מלך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום כפו, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו
may be seated. Final prayer of the afternoon service of Mincha. We're going to transition into our Mariv, the quick evening service, in a moment. The mourner's Kaddish at the end of our service is customary to reflect and remember those who have gone before us. So if there's anybody here who has the obligation of reciting the mourner's Kaddish, the need or desire, page 232, you're invited to rise where you are and to recite these words with me. Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah, Amen. V'yalmad yivrach yerutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayedachol Beis Yisrael v'galav izman kariv v'meru, Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'me'omaya. Yitbarach, yishabach, yitpa'ar, v'yitromam, v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal. Shmei dekudesha brichu. Ve'elam in kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata. Nechamata Damiran Be'alma V'meru, Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba Min Shemayim Chaim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'meru, Amen. Oseh Shalom B'romav Huya Oseh Shalom Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'meru, Amen. We're transitioning. If you look outside, actually, it's sort of just starting to get dark in that moment from dusk to dark, if you will, a sense of transition and change. In the Jewish tradition, by the way, if you don't know, with night begins the new day. Right? That's why we like Shabbat candles in the evening, because Shabbat begins the Sabbath for us Friday night and through Saturday. Right? There is evening, there is morning, we read in Genesis, and so we acknowledge that for us that is the timing of the seasons, of the days, and the year as well. We're going to, the Mariv service, the evening service, you're going to be able to follow beginning page 264. Page 264. So if you'll follow and turn a couple pages. All right, as I mentioned earlier, a brief service. I'm going to invite you to rise, please, as we begin the service again, page 264.
והוא רחום יכפר עוון ולא ישקיט, והיר בא להשיב אפו ולא יאיר כוחמתו. אדוני הושיע המלך יעננו ביום קורנו. ברכו את אדוני המבורך. Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Lai la 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 la. Lai la 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 la. Lai la 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 la. Lai la 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 la. Lai la la la.
You may be seated.
Uma'avir yom u'mevi laila, mavdil ben yom u'vein laila, Adonai tzavot shemo, El chai v'kayam tamidim lo chaleinu le'olam va'ed, Baruch ata Adonai, Hama'ariv ha'ravim.
Amen. Havat olam beit Israel.
V'yavatecha tasir mimenu le'olamim, Baruch ata Adonai, Ohev amo Yisrael.
Amen. Evan's going to lead us in the Shema custom. You'll see him and anybody who'd like to cover your eyes on the first 6 words of the Shema, which are an affirmation of oneness, of God, of life, the very breath of life, as we join together with Evan. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meyodecha ve'hayu ha'devarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha V'shinatam levanecha, v'dibarta bam, v'shivtecha b'veitecha, uvelechtecha v'derech, u'v'shokbecha u'v'kumecha, u'kshartam le'od al yodecha, v'hayu letotafot bein einecha, u'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha.
Continue silently, Hebrew or English on page 266.
Leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim l'Elohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher chotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim lechiot lachem l'Elohim ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohechem emet.
We continue page 267 towards the middle of that page.
U'malchuto b'ratzon kiblu aleihem Moshe v'nei Yisrael u'lecha'anu shira v'simcha rabba v'yamru chulam מי כמוך בעלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא תהילות ספלה, נורא תהילות ספלה, מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקי הים לפני משה, זה העליינו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר, כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל.
Amen. Page 267, it's a beautiful piece of Hashkivenu. If you know the words, you're invited to join along with us. If not, you can close your eyes and just feel the beauty of this moment. We join together.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim. Ushmor tzeitenu, uvoenu, lechaim ushalom, me'ata ve'ad olam. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim. Ufrus aleinu sukat shlomecha. Ufrus aleinu sukat Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim.
Continue page 269.
Yitkadal v'yitkada shemei rabba.
Amen.
Bama divrach yute v'omich malhute Bechayechon yomechon Uchayerecho Beit Yisrael Bagala bagala Uvizman kariv V'meru Amen Yehi Shmei Rabba mevarach Le'alam Ula me'amaya Yitbarach V'yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitramah v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal Shemei Kudeshah Berichu La'ela Min kol berchata v'shirata Tushbechata v'nechamata Damiran be'alma Bimeru Amen.
We rise together. Page 270, the Amidah, which was part of our Mincha afternoon service. This time it's just silent. And so beginning page 270, if you prefer the Hebrew or English, or just the private prayers of your heart, moment of reflection here as we continue privately.
Ose shalom bimramat, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael.
Page 280, Kaddish Shalem.
Yitkara v'yikara shemei rabba.
Amen.
B'yama divracha v'tevi amlech malchutei b'gayachonu v'yamachonu v'chayei l'chol Beit Yisrael. Ba'agala v'zman kari v'yimeru.
Amen.
Yehi shmei rabba mevorach. Le'olam olam me'omaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitbar v'yitman v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei Kudeshah. Berichu le'elam mikol v'gata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran ve'alam ha'v'yimeru.
Amen.
Tikabal salotahon v'atahon decho Yisrael kodam avahon v'yishmaya v'yimeru.
Amen.
Yehi shlama rabba min shamaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimeru.
Amen.
Oseh shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru.
Amen. We rise together. Page 281, Aleinu.
Aleinu leshabeach la'adon hakol latet gedula leotzer reshit shelo asanu kagoye ha'aratzot velo samanu kemish pechot ha'adama shelo samhel kenu kahem vegor aleinu kol hamunam Va'anachnu korim umishachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamalachim hakadosh baruch hu shehunot shamayim ve'yoser haaretz umoshav yikaro b'shamayim ima'al Shinatuzo, Begov Hey Meronim, Hu El Malkeinu efes ulato, kakatu betorato, veyatayom vehashivota, elevavecha, ki Adonai hua Elohim, bashamayim ima'al, haaretz v'haaretz mitachat ein od, ein od. Tu b'toratecha Adonai mloch l'olam va'ed v'ne'emar
v'haya Adonai
l'melech al
kol haaretz bayom hahu, bayom hahu.
Yeh
Adonai echad u'shemo, u'shemo.
U'shemo echad.
You may be seated. Page 282, this is the completion of our evening Mariv service. And again, with the Mourner's Kaddish, if there's anybody who has need or desire to recite these words with me, you're invited to rise. Again, page 282. Yitz gadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah. Amen. Yalmad yivrach rutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayed achol beit Yisrael v'galav izman kariv yimeru. Amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach le'olam u'me'el maya yiparach yishtabach yipa'ar v'jomam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudesha brichu Elam in kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata Amiran v'yalma v'yimeru. Amen. Yehei shlam rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'meru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'meru. Amen. We're going to transition to Havdalah, which means separation. Get up here with me, if you will, for a moment, Evan. I love many things I love about your mom, and she's into terms of connections and meaning and doing things that feel right. And for example, your talit, it says back here, Evan Gabriel, and it says Evan Gavriel. Now, many people don't know that Evan is actually a Hebrew name, right? Evan means, what did we talk about? It means a stone, a rock. And you were like, that could be your stage name, right? The Rock. Someone took that already. You could be the Evan. Hi, Evan. All right? So your mom is, to make that beautiful, she brought this Havdalah candle as well. So we're going to have Gabi come on up here, please. And Noah, you're going to help us. And Elise and Oren, you're going to join us up here. Let me have the grandparents as well. Havdalah ceremony. We're going to invite you all to rise, please. Who's holding the candle? Noah. By the way, Noah, the tradition is that you're supposed to hold it as high, that flame, as you want your spouse to be. Okay? All right? And you're going to take the spices, symbolizes Gabi's sweetness. You should always have sweetness in your life as well, and the wine as well, sweetness. So those of you who want, put your arms around each other. It's a beautiful moment of Havdalah, of separation, as we prepare to leave Shabbat and into the holy until the week, and we join together.
Ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la la Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech haolam Borei peri hagafet Borei peri hagafet Ya la
Join with us, here we go.
la la la
You got it.
la la la
Come on, over here.
la 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 la
You hold that up in the middle.
ya la 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam samim, borei mine v'samim.
Go ahead,
Ya
baby,
la
pass it
la
around.
la.
Yeah,
La
you know this part by now. Come on, there you go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei me'orei ha'esh, borei me'orei ha'esh.
You know what to do.
Lai lai la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 ya la lai ya lai la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 ya la lai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamavdil bein kodesh lechol, bein or lechoshech, bein Yisrael la'amim, bein yom hashvi'i l'sheshet yamei ha'maaseh. Baruch atah Adonai, hamavdil bein kodesh lechol.
Go ahead. It's gracious. There you go. We say Shavua Tov. It should be a good week, everybody.
Shavua
Dip it in there.
tov,
That's how we do it.
Shavua tov,
Shavua
Shavua
tov. Put your arms around each other.
Shavua tov, Shavua tov.
Means a good week. Put your arms around each other. You should wish each other a good week.
Shavua tov, Shavua tov. A good week, a week of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. A good week, a week of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishmi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi, Bimhera ve'amenu, Yavo Eleinu, Mashiach ben David, Mashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi.
Shavua Tov. I think you already know where you're
Shavua
going to
Tov.
keep the party going.
Siman tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov, mazel tov, siman tov.
For him. Just for him. First time I've given that talk to a bar mitzvah, just so you know that.
Yehelanu, Yehelanu.